Welcome to Cognition Unleashed. If your goal is to master density, you have come to the right place. I would suggest you have something to take notes down on and a timer. By the end of this video, you will understand the definition of density, mass, and volume, as well as the unit of measurement used for each one. We will also be covering how to do the necessary calculations, and at the end of the video, I unleash a small activity for you to do to reinforce your understanding and for you to see how much smarter you have become. What is mass? Mass tells us how much of matter or atoms an object has. It is measured in kilograms. For example, if I had 2 bricks of gold, one that is 2 kilograms and one that is 5 kilograms, the one that is 2 kilograms has less gold atoms inside of it when compared to the 5 kilogram one. When we have smaller objects, however, it may be measured in grams or milligrams. For our calculations on density, we would need to convert those measurements to kilograms. Let us look at conversions. 1 kilogram is equivalent to 1,000 grams, and 1,000 grams is equivalent to 1 million milligrams. This means that I multiply kilograms by 1,000 to get to grams, and that I multiply grams by 1,000 to get to milligrams. And if I'm going from milligrams to grams, or from grams to kilograms, I divide by 1,000. Make sure to take these notes down or take a picture to save under a natural sciences folder so that you can recap this before the exam if you find it challenging. What is volume? Volume tells us how much of space the atom or matter takes up. It is measured in liters or centimeters cubed. From the section on phase change, you might recall that gases usually take up more space than solids and liquids. Now, for our final term, density. Density has to do with the relationship between mass and volume. It tells us how much of atoms there are in a given space. For this reason, it is measured in kilograms per liter. Let us look at the calculations on density. This triangle is very helpful and can be used in other physics concepts as well. This line indicates divide, and this line indicates multiply. An easy way to remember this is to see M as the master of the rest, so it goes at the top. Let us look at the formula in more detail. If I'm trying to work out mass, I cover mass and say M equals D times V. Let's do density next. I cover D and say D equals M divided by V. How about you pause the video and do volume on your own? If you said volume equals M divided by D, you are correct. You may take down these formulas so you have them on hand. When you do your calculations, it will generally be for up to 3 marks. 1 mark for the correct formula, 1 mark for the correct substitution, and the 3rd mark for the correct answer with the correct unit of measurement. Do not forget your unit of measurement. Let us do an example to make sure we understand. Calculate the density of an object which has a mass of 6 kilograms and a volume of 2 liters. My formula tells me density equals M divided by V. In this case, my mass is 6 and my volume is 2. Therefore, my answer is 3. However, I must include my unit of measurement, which is kilograms per liter. So I get 1 mark for my correct formula, 1 mark for the correct substitution, and the final mark for the correct answer with the unit of measurement. If I forgot to put kilograms per liter in my final answer, I would not have gotten the 3rd mark. Let us have a look at this diagram to see if you understand the principles on density, mass, and volume. I will be asking a few questions. You may pause before I provide the answer for each question so that you can test your own understanding. Which one of these cubes has the highest mass? C is correct because it has the most atoms. What can you tell me about the volume of each of the cubes? They are equal because they have the same amount of space. Describe the density of cube A compared to cube B. Cube A has a lower density because there are less atoms. Well done, you have officially unleashed the activity. Pause the video, set up a 6-minute timer, and begin answering the questions. Once you are done, you may view the answers on the next slide. If you enjoyed the content and found it helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, comment below. Subscribers may request content they would like covered. Good luck for the exam and see you in the next video.